Hey guys, this is Joe Tech from JoeteckTips. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and today we're going to be checking out Acronis True Image 2020. I am extremely excited to do this review. I'm extremely excited that Acronis has asked me once again to do this review. This is a must-have program, folks. Must-have. So, as you can clearly see, this is my Acronis Survival Kit drive. It's a 500 gig drive, and I have it dedicated just for restoring just in case scenario. This is the biggest feature that Acronis True Image has, even from 2019, 2020. It's just an amazing, amazing product, folks. This is a must. I'm going to keep saying it because if your computer takes a shit, you have a recovery path. Okay, you can simply boot off of this drive and restore. That's how simple it is. It's huge. It's a one-stop solution. You can either use a thumb drive or an external hard drive. It's amazing. So if you have a thumb drive that you want to use, you could simply use a thumb drive that's large enough for recovering your drive. This is amazing. So anyway, as you can clearly see, this is it. The interface that you see here on the far left, this is the main menu, is on the far left. Then we move to the backup list, which is here. Then we move to the backup menu, which is on top. Then we move to the source, is here. The destination is here. Now we could change the destination to anything we wish, even Acronis Cloud, if you have that service, either 500 gig or 1 terabyte, which is available. All right, we move down to here, which is the status and statistics area. Lets you know of how much is of what file type is being used. Pictures, videos, audio, document system, and other. Okay? Then we move down to here, which is the action buttons, options, and schedule. You can do that here. So you can click the options button and select scheduling. One of the things I like to go into is the tools section. Now, this is probably where you're going to be majority of the time. The backup portion of the main menu and the tools of the main menu. The reason being is because either you're going to be cloning your disk, or you're going to be backing it up, or you'll be creating a rescue media, which is what I recommend. And I also recommend Universal Restore. Now, I have already created those two files here, Universal Restore ISO and Acronis Bootable Media. So if you wanted to boot from a USB drive or a CD drive or a DVD drive, you can use this particular ISO. And then you can back up that way, which I've shown how to do. Universal Restore is if you're going from an Intel chipset to an AMD chipset, but you want to keep your current software installation. This is what you use, the Acronis Universal Restore. It allows you to add the drivers that you need so that your Universal Restore goes more fluidly. It's great. So if we click on Universal Restore, we click Next. Obviously, we want the Windows-like representation. If you know any additional kernel parameters, you add them. Now, here is where you select what you need on this bootable media. I strongly suggest you do 32-bit and 64-bit. I suggest you use Acronis True Image. And that's pretty much all you need. If you want to go 32-bit, you can include that too. Then you click Next. Any bootable parameters? I don't know any. I'm sure if you're heavily into this, you'll know. You click Next, and then you click on what you want to do. You want to make a thumb drive out of it. You create an image. Well, if you create an image, you can create a thumb drive out of it anyway, or a disk. I could burn it directly. I can create an ISO file. We'll say ISO image, okay? We'll name it Acronis Media 2 because I've already created it once. We click Next. Now, if you want to add additional drivers, and this is looking for the INF file. So if you're moving from an Intel system, you go into an AMD, this is where you install the chipset drivers here. So then you can go from one platform to another without any issues. This is big, big, big. And thank God for Acronis for including this so you can do it. So having this is a huge plus, especially going from one device to another or one platform to another. Intel, or even going from an older Intel to a new Intel, sometimes the chipset doesn't work. And this is a fail-safe way of doing it. So you select those particular INF files if you have any, if you need to. You click Next, you hit Proceed, and then it'll create that ISO file. And it's on the desktop. And there it is. There's number 2. This is my first one, Universal for Store, and this is the second one. And the size of this is 699 meg, and the first one I created was 496 because I didn't include the 32-bit Acronis True Image. So this is a very powerful utility. I strongly recommend it. Well, now we're going to move off to the second section, or the other section, which is active protection. This can be a user choice. If you want to use it, you could turn it on, and it'll give you defense from ransomware. I, for one, do not use this service. I have it disabled in my services. I don't need my disk imaging software to do that. However, some of you may want this and have it turned on. So anyway, guys, I find this program to kick some major butt. I'm a huge fan of Acronis. I've been using it for just about, actually, yeah, I've been using it for a decade. Over a decade, probably 12 years. So anyway, guys, if you think this video deserves a thumbs up, please smack that thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you like the video, please share it on all social media platforms. Acronis True Image 2020 is an amazing program. I recommend it. Take care, and we'll see you next time.